Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B, /DJ Cornell B in the house. Back again with another video. It's match reaction time to Lincoln City 2, Blackpool 2 at Bloomfield Road after goals from Jack Moylan and Rob Street, and then conceding the penalty to Blackpool, which Lee Evans converted the penalty to make it 2-1. And then Ashley Fletcher scored the equalising goal for Blackpool to make it 2-2, and both teams walk away with a point, which still leaves us third in the table in the position where we are. Before I get a video, I have to say thank you very much to the 698 subscribers. I'm still trying to get it up to 700 from now to the end of the year. It'll be very, very appreciated going into the new year of 2026. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you leave your comments and your reactions inside the comments box as well. And also make sure you smash a like on the video as well. So let's get into the video. So today, us Lincoln City went on to play against Blackpool at Bloomfield Road, knowing that a win would get us into the top 2 of automatic promotion and obviously make us go second. But honestly, I gotta be honest, we saw some changes being made. We saw Jeffries and Draper drop to the bench. We saw Street obviously play up front as well today. We saw Jack Moylan, we saw Rico Hackett obviously playing, and obviously Adam Reach obviously playing further forward as well, because we always know that Adam Reach is we're always used to seeing Adam Reach playing on that left role. But honestly, Towler obviously played today, honestly got his chance to impress as well, and stuff. So we saw some changes being made into the team already. And honestly, the first half was unbelievable. Obviously, after the kickoff, brilliant assist from George Wickens. Jack Moylan scores, and seriously, it never seems to amaze me about Jack Moylan. / Jack Irish Messi Moylan, you know the rest, scores the first goal. And honestly, the finish is unbelievable. What a finish from Jack Moylan, honestly. And then we start dominating the game. We start controlling the game, having more possession. And then, honestly, we get a second goal. Rob Street scores a second goal, and we're 2 goals up. And I'm thinking, let's carry on cruising how we're doing in the first half. And then we sit back too much, which is the same thing which has happened. And some people will always blame the tactics, and some will blame the sub and say, look, listen, it is what it is. But honestly, we concede. After all that hard work that we did in the first half, then we concede the penalty. I don't know what Tom Hamer was doing, to be honest. I think he could have cleared the ball and probably cleared it away. And then George Wickens comes out and commits the foul on Ashley Fletcher. And then Lee Evans converts it, and it's 2-1. And I'm thinking, well, it's all right it being 2. It's all right being 2-1, but I think I would rather see us Lincoln City basically take the 2-1 win and go second. But you know, look, obviously we held on at halftime to the 2-1 lead, and we're thinking, well, if we can get a third goal, kill the game off, I mean, despite the chances we had, because we had chances to score, and maybe we could have scored a bit more. But listen, we take a point away from home. Yes, some Imps fans will sit down and say that it is 2 points dropped, to be honest, but look at the position where we are in the table. We are third in the table, but I'll speak about that in a minute. And then obviously we had to defend for our lives in that second half, to be honest, because we always know that us Lincoln City, when we are leading, it's either we're going to win the game or we're going to concede, because we were the same thing 3 seasons ago when we played Blackpool, and obviously we was 2 goals down, and then we found a way to go and get two goals and win and score the equalising goal. And Big Massive Limbs was it was crazy a couple seasons ago. But look, honestly, I think we could have won that game, to be fair, because let's be honest, Blackpool are an average team, obviously, and these are the type of teams that we need to be beating if we want to be in the automatics this year, which we will be this season. But honestly, look, at least if you can't win the game, don't lose it, and we didn't lose it. We drew 2-2. Yes, it hurts that obviously we're not walking out of Bloomfield Road without no 3 points. But look, I think we can held our heads high and say, listen, the first half that we had against Blackpool was the best first half than the second. But I'm still proud of the team. I'm still proud of the position where we are. We're not gonna go all crazy and say, oh, why didn't we win that game? Why didn't we do this? Why didn't we do that? We are in a good, fantastic position. We are third in the table. Yeah, we are third in the table, and we still have a chance to go second. Yeah, we're gonna fight for it. We're gonna push for it. But the most important thing is that obviously all the players have to step up this season, have to step up this Christmas period with the games we got coming up. We've got to play Cardiff at home, we've got Stockport away, and then we've got Barnsley away. So the games are coming thick and fast. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it seems. And Cardiff are looking very, very good, and that's the reason why they are top. George Wickens, I think, look, listen, he's a young goalkeeper. He's going to get better. Yes, of course, I think George Wickens could do better, and especially maybe could have done better with the save, especially for the penalty, and maybe could have avoided maybe making the foul. But look, listen, we're still in a very good, a fantastic position. We are third in the table. That is the most important thing. We're not in a relegation fight. We're nowhere near that. We are in the top three. That is the most important thing. That's not where we're going to finish at the end of the season. Us, Lincoln City, will finish in the automatic promotion. But one thing I will sit down and I will say is that us, Lincoln City, we move on and we move forward, and we start to look forward to the next game, which will be a very, very tough game against Cardiff. But listen, some will say that the tactics probably and the subs probably were the wrong decision. I was even shocked because I was like, well, I wasn't sure about maybe taking off Moylan and Wickens off, really, to be fair, just to bring some life into the game. But look, you got to give the other players a chance and an opportunity. Obku almost scored with the amount of chances that we had. But look, listen, we'll take a draw. We'll go into Cardiff next Saturday with full expectations at home, and we will go in there and we will win that game, and we will take 3 points and go back to second in the table and fight for what's ours, because this season is still going to be our season this season. But honestly, yeah, some will say it's 2 points dropped, but look, we got a point. That's the most important thing, and we'll look forward to next Saturday against Cardiff. Thank you very much for watching the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B, /DJ Cornell B in the house. Make sure you smash a like. Make sure you put your comments into the comments box and tell me your thoughts about today's game and who played well for you, didn't play well for you. And make sure you leave a like on this video. Thank you very much for watching. Merry Christmas. See you guys soon. Up those Imps.